Bonjour Gemini and welcome back to my channel, Claude here. Today I'm going to be doing your mid-month tarot reading for the month of September. So I hope you're all doing well and that you've had a good month so far. Now I would like to begin by apologizing for not having been very regular with my posting over the past 2 weeks. I have moved back to the UK from the US, and as you can imagine it's been a very stressful and crazy busy time for me. But I should be back to my normal schedule from this week onwards, and thank you so much for being here and having had the patience. I really appreciate it. So as always, those are general readings. They will not resonate with everybody, so take what resonates and just drop the rest. So what do we have for my Gemini Aquarians, please? What do they need to hear? Please show us for the middle of the month till the end of the month. Okay, so we begin with the Eight of Wands at the center of your cross. This is crossed by the Seven of Wands. Below you we have the King of Wands. Wow, that's a lot of fire energy here. Above you we have the Magician. Behind you we have the Three of Coins. Ahead of you, wow, the Ace of Cups, beautiful. Your advice is the Knight of Swords. In your environment, you've got the Queen of Swords. Hopes and fears, the Hermit. It's a major arcana. And the final outcome is the Queen of Wands. Okay, so we've got two Queen's energies here and a lot of Wand energy. You also have the couple. Yeah, you've got 4 cards of Wands. So let's have a look. So we have at the center of your spread this Eight of Wands crossed by the Seven of Wands. So Wands is fire energy, as I've mentioned, and it represents your desire, your passion, it represents your spirit, your drive to see something through. And the Eight represents advancement in tarot. So the Eight of Wands, generally speaking, talks about fast progress, fast advancement in a situation, whether you're looking at relationships, promotions, jobs, buying a home, relocating, whatever the case may be. So the Eight of Wands talks about messages coming your way or people coming your way, but things just moving very fast. But it's crossed by the Seven of Wands. Now, the Seven represents self-analysis, self-evaluation, and it's to do with the confidence that comes from this reflection period to then move forward. And so the Seven of Wands talks about defending something, standing your ground, blocking something. And I'm getting the idea that at the moment, this stance that you're taking, whether you're defending a relationship, an idea that's dear to you, or a situation, this is stopping movement forward. I'm really getting this clear message that you are blocking something. Now in the near past you have the Three of Coins. Now 3 is growth and expansion. Coins is earth energy, so it's to do with the physical realm. So it represents home life, work life, jobs, careers, financial assets, education if you are not employed. The Three of Coins talks about something that has grown. It talks about, the beginning of people recognizing what you've worked on, your skills, your talent, for instance, or just some growth if you're here for something else. So you've experienced this, and I'm getting the message that things could be moving even much faster, but you're blocking it. And it's interesting because in your focus you have the Magician. Now the Magician is the ultimate manifester. This is somebody who can manifest whatever they want. And this is a big energy, this is manifesting for long term, because to me as a tarot reader, the major arcana represent bigger energies, that have a longer lasting effect. They also represent the intervention of your spirit team, nudging you in the right direction, or providing you with experiences to make you grow. And the fact that you've got the Magician on your focus means that you are really trying to manifest something, something that you believe will have a big impact on your life. And in your subconscious, you have the King of Wands. Now, your subconscious is how your higher self speaks to you and tries to nudge you in the right direction. The kings in the tarot represents mastery of the suit, so they represent knowledge and expertise. The King of Wands, being the fire element, being the passion, the desire, he's someone who's not going to stand still. Okay, this is someone who's not going to stand their butts to wait for something to happen. This is someone who's going to take action, but they benefit from the experience of having gone through all of the ranks in the cards, so they will take a calculated risk. They're very charismatic, people will follow them, very good leaders, and again, there's no genders attached. This is just a characteristic of the card. And so this could be someone that you've got on your mind, or this could just be your higher self saying that you need to embody this characteristic in order to move things forwards, rather than blocking. If you want to manifest something, then you need to embody the characteristic of this King of Wands who's going to go for it. This is a go-getter card. And in the near future, you have the beautiful Ace of Cups. Now, aces represents the seeds, the origin of the suit, but they also hold the potential of the suit. And cups is to do with feelings, emotions, intuition. This is the cup of happiness. This is the promise of happiness. So whether it is the birth of a child, the birth of a love relationship, the birth of a new business, anything to do with something that has the potential to make you incredibly happy, this is an opportunity that's coming your way in the near future. Which probably you are going to manifest as long as you work on not blocking the progress of something, and embrace it as the King of Wands rather than blocking it, because this King of Wands will take action. So this is very promising. And in your advice, you have the Knight of Swords. Now, the Knights represents things moving forward and taking action. Swords is your energy. This is air energy. So it's to do with the mental realm. So the knowledge you've acquired, truth, communication, your thoughts, your ideas. And generally speaking, the Knight of Swords represents someone, again, no genders attached, who has acquired all of the resources that they need in order to go forward, to take action on what they're looking for. So the message is very clear. It's saying that, once you've acquired all of the resources you need, the message is take action. Now, obviously, you do you. I will never presume to tell you what to do with your life. I'm just telling you what I'm reading in the cards. But this is a card of swift action. The other thing is, it could be an offer coming your way or some news coming your way that, your spirit team wants you to heed. Because in your environment, you've got the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queens represents patience and understanding. And the Queen of Swords is someone who's very intelligent, very astute, and someone who is going to look at the situation from a factual point of view. Now, this person will cut what no longer serves them. Not overly emotional, just based on the facts. So if this Knight of Swords is bringing news, the Queen of Swords would act accordingly, according to what this news is, basically. Very often, the court cards from the swords suits are looked upon as being mean, but I think they're misunderstood, because they're just people who are factual. And yes, sometimes they may come across as insensitive because they say it as it is, but sometimes this is what's necessary, somebody telling you how it is, even though it may be uncomfortable. But you may have someone who embodies the characteristic of the Queen of Swords in your environment that's going to bring you a message that, it's going to be brought to your attention. Or this is again an energy that you're going to embody because it's in your environment, and you're going to cut something that no longer serves you, or maybe the cutting of what no longer serves you is this resistance, this stance that you've taken on blocking the fast progress of something. I'm getting the message for some of you of you're going to drop your defenses. So I'm saying it because otherwise it's just going to stay in my head and I'm not going to be able to concentrate. So I had to say it. That's how the messages come across. But you've got this beautiful brand new beginning coming your way. And this Seven of Wands is blocking the progress towards this brand new beginning manifesting. And it's interesting because you want to manifest this, but you're blocking it. And as I said, it could be a brand new beginning with this King of Wands. That could be someone in your environment around you who would be this cup of happiness for you, or it's you who need to take action. But either way, there is this energy around you of either someone will say something to you that's going to trigger you to drop your defenses, or you need to drop your defenses yourself and you know, open up a bit. In your hopes and fears, you've got the Hermit. Now, the Hermit is the second major arcana of your reading, and this is the ultimate card of going within and finding the answers. This is, you know, switching off, maybe not listening to what other people are saying, because ultimately the answer is within yourself. It's really gaining that knowledge and going within and finding out what you really want. And I see this happening in your hopes and fears towards more of your fears, because I believe that you are worried about the answer. Which you shouldn't be, because there should never be any judgment when you go within and you do the work, you know. Only you know what's going to make you happy, and this is, you know, something that's important that you do, you know, that you go within and you question things, even if it means changing your mind and dropping your defenses. That's a message for some of you. And then you've got the Queen of Wands as your outcome. Now, the queens, as I've explained, are patience and understanding, and the Queen of Wands is someone who's very magnetic, and unlike the King of Wands, who will take action and is a go-getter, this is someone who attracts things and people to herself or himself, because again, it could be a man embodying these qualities. This is really glowing with the inner confidence that you know good things are coming your way and that you don't need to use your big stick. You know, it's a beautiful energy of being very magnetic, attractive, confident, and getting what you want. So it's looking very, very positively as soon as you know, drop the defenses and you allow for things to progress, you know, the way they should, because this cup of happiness is coming your way. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey through the cards with me. If you did, or if the message helped you in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. As always, thank you so much for stopping by. I always appreciate your time. I wish you a beautiful next 2 weeks, and I'll see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.